Hey guys, welcome to the review show. My name is Awesome Warfare, stars Joseph Quinn and Will Pollard. A surveillance mission goes wrong for a platoon of American Navy SEALs in surveillance territory in Iraq. You know, the one thing about Civil War is the sound effects in that film. I wasn't a big fan of that movie. I thought it was all right, but the one thing you could take away from it is how insane the visuals of that movie is, the cinematography, and the sound effects to when the guns are being shot off, when bombs explode. That movie was immersive, and I got the chance to see that in IMAX, like how I did to get the chance with Warfare, how I got to see Warfare in IMAX, and it was just the same amount of intense of an experience as Civil War was. And you also have Alex that also directed Civil War, directing this film. And like in that film, it was a shine here. Every time like a bullet goes off or a missile goes off, you feel it in your chest. At least when you see it in an IMAX film. I didn't see it in a regular showing, but like you just feel like the freaking vibrations of the speakers hit you in the chest. It's pretty intense. Will Pollard and Joseph Quinn are, I guess, like kind of like our main leads of the film. They're the ones I guess kind of stand out the most, giving more to do, and that had a little bit of a more of a dive into their performances than everyone else in the film, and that's kind of where my positives end with this movie. Make this very clear off the right of the bat. I like this movie based off its visuals, based off its cinematography, based off its the actors' performances, and based off the sound effects. Everything about this movie is good. It is good, but I have two main problems with this movie that significantly hurt it. There isn't really any character development in this movie, so you don't really have any sense of attachment to these characters. I could not simply tell you Will Pollard or Joseph Quinn's character's name that are based on real people without looking them up. I just simply couldn't tell you anything about that. I don't remember their names. And next, you also don't know why they're in Iraq in the first place. You don't know why they're what their mission is. You don't know why they're um, tracking this person. Why the whole movie starts out with them following this person and getting them stuck in this little house, and someone making one mistake, not shooting somebody, that leads into people of their men dying, and this whole entire shooting breaks out happens. That's how the movie happens, but you don't there's no beginning point to set that up. It just seems like you were dropped in the middle of the film. It feels like there was like a extra 20 to 30 minutes that needed to be at the beginning of the film to set everything up. And I get, people that really like this movie. Well, it's about what these men really go through. And like, I get that. I thought it was really cool that, people, like they actually got the real people to come in and show the actors what to do, where to point the gun, how you do it. That's all cool and all, but I never really had a sense of attachment to any of them. And maybe there's some stuff that they can't talk about. I don't know. To make up a fake character to be in this situation with these real people and have that character be our main lead or something. I don't know on those. Like, you could have done something to get us invested if you couldn't tell anything really about the real life of these people, which, if you're going to give out their names and actually give a tribute to at the end of for one of these real life people, you should, if you had that capability, then you should have the capability to maybe give some insight to the person's personality of their life to give us something to care about. My thoughts on that is going to divide me with a lot of people because this film is getting a lot of praises, well, as it should be. That's why I started out mostly always start out with saying positive things about these movies and what really stands out. This movie looks very amazing, and I think they did a very good job, and I think their attention was in the right place when it comes to making this movie. It just lacks the big two things: characters and story, and it just doesn't really have that. Now, you should go out and watch this movie. It is a theatrical experience. This is a story that should be supported. This movie is a good time to go out and watch. But at the end of the day, I'm still going to be fair. And these are the things that I have a big problem with. It just simply just lacks. After a while on the screen, things were just kind of just happening for me, and it's just like, okay, well, that sucks and all. And I know that these are real people, but I don't know any of your guys' names. I couldn't even tell you who just exploded right now, like 30 seconds ago. I don't, because like I just like who was that? I don't know. I think that was a character that had maybe 5 minutes of screen time. So that's kind of like my issue of the film. Great visual, ton of fun. Just lacks any form of foundation at all throughout the whole entire film. I'm gonna give Warfare a C plus. It is a good time, and it's a definitely a hell of a time of a theater experience with the sound effects in this film, and and the shootouts are really cool, and it's really cool to see something be tried to be told in its full truth, what as much as possible that they could have, if that's the case. Even if it's true that they couldn't add certain things in the film because of legal reasons, and certain of the surviving members, when nothing really real about them being part of the story, at the end of the day, you still got to get us invested. So if you have the opportunity and it's something that you do want to see in theaters, go check it out. You shouldn't be ashamed of watching this in theaters at all. Just be aware of that you're not going to really have any form of attachment like Private Ryan or anything like that. So it's kind of unfortunate in that way. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Like always, I'll see you guys next review. Bye, guys.